RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Silent Death DLC, Freedom Chronicles DLC, Wolfenstein 2. It's just going backwards up to the origins of where this game is. But yeah, in the last episode we finished up Volume 2. It's a little loud in there. We finished up Volume 2, and now we're in Volume 3. We spent a lot of time in Volume 3 sneaking around and getting rid of enemies. I did die a few times, but now we're at the point where we're gonna have to deal with General Duncan, the last Uber commander in this area, and the guy who's left to kill. Our main target is this guy, so we have to get him down. But in order to force him out, we need to do life support, I think. We gotta get rid of his life support in this area, apparently. So that'll be the case of what we're doing here. It's surprising that they're making us crawl through the space and just get to this one section of the map, I guess. That's really cool, though, actually. It's really, really cool. Yeah, it's really, really cool that they're making us crawl this kind of weird space, I guess. Oh, wait, is this how we get to his office? Oh, that's so interesting if that is how we get to his office. Or get to his room. That would be so interesting. But we're missing only one more gold in the space, it seems like. Let's see what's over here. We're just missing one more gold in the space, so that's what's left in this level of volume. Or what's left in this DLC to collect. I'm trying to figure out what I'm seeing here. But yeah, we only got one more gold in this area left, just to show it off again. So we got one more, like, gold here, which I don't know where it's at. And then, of course, we got just one more knife throw to get to the next level. One more prone kill to get the next level. And then 2 more assassinations of the Uber commanders to get the last upgrade of that one. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to blast something? Oh, is it this thing right here? Yeah, it is. We have to shoot it. Alright, we need to go get rid of the other cooling fan. It's interesting that she's willing to sacrifice herself just to get rid of this guy, but I don't know. I don't know how much this is gonna help, but hey, you know, we're gonna try. We're gonna try anyways. I'm still not sure where the glass gold is, but there we go. Oh, this thing sounds like it's gonna blow. It's not great. Yeah, this machine looks like it wants to blow up, but I don't want to deal with it. Oh, I got stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, jeez. What is... Oh, jeez. This is pretty dangerous. Yeah, this thing looks like it wants to blow up, but it's, like, not there yet. It's just getting closer. Oh, ammo. Right. I don't know what it does, but I'm assuming it just makes things harder for them to sit in that one room, maybe? Potentially, who knows? Let me see the map. Exit the life support? Okay. It looks like it's gonna blow up. Yep, I was right. The place is gonna blow up, so that means we're losing oxygen.
Zirkulationssysteme im Sektor deaktiviert. Luftdruck fällt. Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau fällt.
Yep.
Warnung, sofort evakuieren.
We're gonna suffocate.
Sofort evakuieren. Halten Sie sich an die Protokolle. Evakuieren Sie den General zuerst. Warnung, Sauerstoff auf gefährlich niedrigem Niveau. Warnung, Evakuierung läuft.
So yeah, they spawned up the enemies. In the last episode, there was no enemies. Because they just probably... There we go. That's funny that I got him down. I should probably go into prone, I guess. I like how they're just so calm about... They're just, like, so calm about, like, anything right now. Wait, the Uber Commander thing is still, like, not doing anything, really. go. And that's the kill we need to upgrade the knife grabs. Wait, what? Did I... Oh, did I lose a knife for that? Oh. I guess I lost a knife for that. I wonder why they didn't pay attention to these bodies. I just realized the bodies are still here. Alright, let's see. Is there... I'm still looking for the gold, though. I'm still missing one gold, but the only gold that I'm thinking that could show up, like, the only location I'm thinking about that they might put the gold is, like, the office, the Uber Commander's office, the Dunkel's office thing. Because Dunkel's office is the only one I'm thinking about that might have that gold we're missing. Due to the fact that that's the only spot I haven't been into yet. Thankfully no machine dog yet. Or no Panzerhound either, so... I'm guessing that that's decent, I guess, without having to be distracted by those guys. I think those are the ones that are the worst, I think. The Panzerhound and the mechanical dogs. They're the worst enemies to deal with in these scenarios. Because they're louder and they're just, like, once you alert them, it just takes time to just eliminate them. So... Is there more guards? I can't tell. I'm gonna just prone crouch into this.
Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau bei 50%.
Okay, so the alert system is back. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm hearing thumping, so I'm guessing that the heavier enemies are coming out of the room. Because I did see some big guys in his room. There were some big guys in the room that you were walking into, so... Is that a shotgun? No, it's not. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think that it's just now down to just, like, not having enough oxygen in this level. Everyone's concerned about having to survive this. Oh, let me save, actually, before we... I'm gonna save over the last previous save, I guess, but... Why does it sound like a woman just screaming at things? Oh no, it's him screaming. 32% on oxygen, wow. Yeah, it's him screaming. It just sounded like a woman for some reason because of how he screams. Oh jeez, okay. Yeah, there's the big guy, and then there's like a bunch of moving, like... There's a lot of other guards moving, I think, but it's like, otherwise there's nothing much beyond that. I'm guessing the guy is just moving around back and forth, isn't it? Like the Uber Commander is just moving back and forth, it seems. He's moving farther away, but he'll probably move back over to where we're at eventually, I guess. I don't think he'll come into this room, though. If he does, it would be surprising. Because he was very close when I moved into this room, but it ended up being a lot further in. Oh, I'm losing health. Okay, I didn't realize I was losing health from just being crouched. Or being prone, rather, not crouched. Oh, no, I see. No, we're losing health because oxygen is going lower. That's why. Oh, that sucks. I thought I'm losing health because I was proning, because earlier proning wasn't that bad, but no, it's because the oxygen levels are going lower and lower, and we are just suffering in the consequences of losing the oxygen quickly. So that means we're losing time. 10% oxygen, wow. Gotta take my time a little bit, but it's not good because I'm losing health. Yeah, this is the patrolling enemy from earlier.
Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau bei 5%.
Oh, no. How did he see me? Oh, God. Ah, jeez. Oh, is it this way? I don't even know anymore. I don't know where he went. Oh, jeez. Where did you come from? Oh, jeez. How did you... Oh, it's icy. There you are. Oh. Escape. Oh, I love that. He just escaped. Okay, that's why. The health went lower because the oxygen went lower. Wait, how did I get caught, though? That's the other question. I didn't know I got caught from wherever. So I was right that the gold is in here somewhere, but... I see. So he is moving away. That's what he's doing. He's moving further in, that's why. Oh, my bad. Hurt myself on top of that. Got him! Thank you. I'm getting... This is harder though, honestly. Arg! Ugh! I see. So his patrolling is like... He starts patrolling at a certain distance, I think. Alright, well... Wait, what is this section? I've never been here before, actually. Oh, wait, no, he blocked off... Oh, no, this is his room. Yeah. This is that one room that I was trying to get to. Is there a gold in here? I'm kind of curious. I know it's not the best timing to look for gold, but it's the only room I haven't checked to see if he left any gold in here, right? Like, I want to make sure I get all the stuff I needed, but it seems like this room is really useless, actually. There's nothing in here. Damn it. Guy fooled me. Oh, wait, no, not this way. I was literally in that way. I think it's this, yeah. Can I assassinate this guy? I don't even think I can. Thank you. Oh, okay. His gun literally went weird. I gotta get the legs. I really want to get his legs, really. Okay, this usually is silent, so maybe we can eliminate these guys faster. I have 4 knives, so maybe we might have a good chance of getting the knife here. I'm not sure what that sound was. Got that guy down. There's a dog in here too. Sorry, dog. Got that guy too.
Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau bei 5%.
Alright. Oh, I got another knife back. Okay, I guess. I'm wondering if he's gonna see me from here, I guess. That's the interesting part.
Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau bei 0%.
Alrighty. I guess that's what that is. Should I just end the episode here? Or end the whole thing here? Or should I... Well, I don't want to end the episode, of course, but... Yeah, okay, fine, I'll leave. Okay.
As I stood over Jack's bane, a sense of emptiness overcame me.
Oh.
The deed was done, and yet the hole in my heart would not fully heal. I watched a million stars sparkling in the void. Earth looked so serene from up above. How charming a con man with distance. And so I returned to my old life in Brazil, determined to end my days in oblivion. It wasn't a bad way to go, all things considered. But something had changed. That empty feeling remained, and no liquor could fill its void. Then one day, another letter came, signed by the enigmatic Crimson Bulldog. The American Revolution was in full force, and the Resistance needed me.
Oh yeah, baby.
I understood in that moment what the emptiness meant. This wasn't just about avenging Jack. No. This was bigger than me. So I traveled back to America to fight the Nazis once again.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I was heading towards certain death, but Agent Silent Death would not go quietly into the night.
Woo! Achievement? There it is. Dunked! Achievement unlocked. Really? They're just making fun of his name for putting in an achievement name under his thing. Alright, so that's Silent Death. Gosh, I hate this. I'm gonna probably do something here, but let me get let me get into this menu before we continue into whatever I'm gonna speak on. I'm probably gonna spend the rest of this episode trying to get the last gold. I'm really not sure what the last gold is. I really don't. I'm a little annoyed where the last gold might be. Oh, there's the Freedom Chronicle menu is back again. Unlocked Volume 3, of course, that was given. Okay. Yeah, these are the challenges, I guess, from all the stuff we've been through with the DLC stuff. No, I wanted to see the stats, which was E. 89%, okay. 42 hours of Wolfenstein 2 in general, of course. We got one more gold, we got some perks still left to go. I would say the perks are a lot more easier, and I really like Silent Death's sort of thing so far. Let me continue it. Can I? Will it go back to that one save I came in from where I died? I died too many times in that part. Yeah, it is, that's why. Oh, the oxygen is like dwindling, I think. Yeah, but my health regen is like still fine. Alright, let me see if I can find the last gold in this area though. Also, how many more we need? 8. Got one more prone kill to go. Total knife capacity is still not there. Okay, I just wanted to see what we could have here in general. No, I want to find this last gold. I'm pretty sure it should be in this area though. If not this area, then it might be in that one little small space I just went through. Yeah, I didn't realize the health goes up and down one in this particular part of the maps after getting rid of life support, it seems. But yeah, I'm just really wanting to get the gold. So yeah, what is my thoughts of Silent Death? I'm probably gonna save this episode, or I'm gonna save the next Captain Wilkin stuff and then for the next episode, but I want to just spend some time looking for this stupid last gold, and I'll probably end this episode a little bit early because if I find the gold early enough, of course. But I really want to say my thoughts on this so far. I think Silent Death is far better than what Gunslinger Joe was. I don't think it's like the story. The story is very basic for Gunslinger Joe, unfortunately. But it just wasn't really like clicking, I guess. Like his character was all about running and gunning and like just running into enemies and getting caught and like having less stealth here and there, but he still had the availability for stealth at times. But it's just like it kind of sucked a little bit for how his was kind of laid out a little bit. And of course the missions were a lot longer than what Silent Death was going through. Which I kind of felt like if Silent Death was shorter, then why not make his as short as the other ones? You know, like short as the other like the other two DLCs that are going into this, like Captain Wilkins and Silent Death. I mean, I don't know if Captain Wilkins is short enough, but it feels like it could be as short as it could be. But who knows? Maybe I should load up the other save file, because there is a save for this one that I did where we were able to like get the whole space cleared out, so I can just like look for last gold, I guess. Yeah, there is really nothing in here, really. I thought there was gonna be something in here at least. Okay, let's go in here and let's get caught up with... I swear, if the gold is like right in my face and I didn't see it, I'd be pissed. Is there anything in here? Is there really nothing in here? I really looked in here, but I'm like, I didn't see anything at all. Which pisses me off that I'm just like not seeing anything. Like not a gold, nothing. I mean, he had a decent amount of space in here and yet you don't have a gold in here? Come on. Come on. I swear, if it's like in a small little corner or something that I just didn't see and I was just blind as heck, then I would be pissed. Oh yeah, the enemies are over there. I'm not touching that. Oh, this is the little space we just saw. I'm so confused. I'm super confused where this last gold might be. They really hid this last one really well, I guess, compared to the other one. I'm just like, I found all three pretty quickly, but it was just like this third one is just what? You know what? I might look it up actually. I might, because this seems really annoying. It's just one gold, really. I'm probably gonna get caught or something, I bet. Yeah, you know what? Like, let's load up the previous save, I guess. The auto saves. What was the one that I just did? So 46, so maybe 41? Yeah, maybe 41. It says destroy the second coolant, yeah. So yeah, this is before the whole oxygen tank situation went down. I don't know if its save is like, if the save file is like removing all the enemies, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot to see if it has all the enemies eliminated and all that jazz. If it doesn't eliminate any of the enemies, I'd be pissed, but we'll see. Anything? Man, getting from a really loud area to a very quiet one like this is just funny to me. Yeah, I think I know why they removed the Panzerhound and the robot dog. It's because they probably wanted to give the player a sense of like, or no, it's to wipe out the space so that the next encounter, the next space, wouldn't be too infested with like stuff that would block the other AIs from showing up. Because I mean, we have a whole lot of other we have a whole lot of other separate AIs that just shows up, or separate enemy types that shows up in the area, so that's probably what it is. Of course he's still in here. Yeah, the dude's over there just doing whatever he's doing. I mean, I see a little table space in here, like a little... No, never mind. I thought it was a table space centered, where there's emptiness there. Where the hell is this stupid gold? I'm sorry if I'm, like, just doing this now in the last part. I mean, it's easy to do it at the last part once you're done with everything, so... Man, I just want to find this gold and be done for this episode. Nothing here. I swear, if it's in these crawl spaces, I'd be pissed. Because... I'd be pissed if it's in the crawl space, because I literally looked at a lot of the crawl spaces. I'm pretty sure it should be in this room, or in the cooling fan space, the hallway that leads to the cooling fan. Yeah, it should be in this room here, I feel like. Because I think the best bet is here because of the fact that it's the third one. The fourth one is literally in the cooling fan area anyways. So the third one should be in this hallway somewhere. But the problem is they hide this one so well that it's like I don't see it at all. And I haven't seen it anything at all, so I'm just like wondering where would you hide this gold in this space if it is in here. Goodness gracious, they did a really good job at hiding this one for sure. Nope, nothing down here. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Screw it. I'm just gonna look it up. I think that this is gonna take forever for me to just find this, and I don't want to spend the rest of the episode just me doing this kind of thing. But yeah, otherwise, I think Silent Death has been pretty good in terms of what the Sorry if I'm talking about something else here. This is Silent Death. Gold, DLC, whatever. Here, maybe this one might work. Maybe there might be a picture of it in Volume 3. Volume 3. Third. This one is a tough find. Okay, so they were being correct. So it's after using the terminals in control room number 2, unlock the south door to a new wing, go to the new hallway and find this crawl space. So it is crawl space. Find the crawl space directly across. God dang it. I was right. I was instinctually right. I instinctually knew it was a crawl space. Ah, god dang it. God dang it. I hate this so much. Alright, let me go back to where we came in from. Apparently it's right as we enter into the space. So, here, and it's across, so it might be over somewhere here. There's a crawl space somewhere. No, that's not a crawl space. Gotta look for the crawl spaces. Oh, this one. There you are. Jeez, seriously? California Gold. That's the achievement's name. All right, cool. Finally, jeez, that was really weird. Like I knew it was a crawl space. In my head, I kind of knew because as a level designer, I would be like, okay, as a player who keeps circling around for the gold, eventually they'll find out that there's crawl spaces. The problem is, which one? So it was like, I just didn't look at the obvious one that was very in front of the thing, so that was my fault. And I checked all the other crawl spaces, which were further away from that spot, so it was just my fault to not looking in that specific one. Alright, so we'll end here, I guess. I mean, it's not too late, but at the same time I did waste about 5 to 10 minutes not talking about anything interesting, so my apologies. But yeah, Silent Death I'd say Silent Death was pretty fun. It was pretty interesting. It was way funner than what Gunslinger Joe was, I think. And the story was very like at least it gave us a sort of like how should I put it? A sort of like tug and pull of the character's conscience, and how she's like kind of trying to figure out what she wanted to do in revenge. But then at the end of the day, it felt like she was like, she's just like feeling that emptiness, that being filled for, looking for the next target to just kind of help others who suffered more than she did, or suffered just as much as she did. So I think that it was a nice way of kind of placing a sort of stealth spy story espionage into a sort of like stealth combat style like set of level design stuff. I think that the level designs are very straightforward though, and that's why it was easier for me to get through a lot of it, except for like the last one. The last one was very tight, so it was really hard to kind of get through some of the spots in some cases in the third volume, because the third volume was the hardest one, I think. The second volume was pretty okay. I did get caught and destroyed like once at least, but I kind of knew what I was seeing because I already went through it in the preview episode. So the preview episode kind of basically trained me into knowing what to do in the in the actual level of that particular space. But yeah, otherwise I think that Silent Death is one of my favorites so far out of the two that I played so far. But as you can see in this menu, we're going on to the third one, the final Freedom Chronicles DLC expansion stuff for Wolfenstein 2, and this marks the road to the end for this series. So we're gonna get into the deeds of Captain Wilkins, which, from what I remember, he was kind of like a mix between stealth and non-stealth. He's still running gunning, I think, in my opinion, based on how I see it from the preview. Like, it felt like a mix between things, but it didn't really feel like you could just get stealth full or like you could get running gun full. You could get in between the two a little bit. And I kind of think that it's nice that they're giving us like sort of like a taste of the style of these characters. Like, Gunslinger Joe was very run and gun, very up front confrontational and tanky, but not tanky enough, unfortunately. While Silent Death, my favorite, is mostly on stealth, which I like stealth a lot more usually. But at the same time, I don't mind running gunning. It's just sometimes it's harder because you don't give enough, sponginess to the player to last the fight, because it's always getting shot at. Like, I keep getting shot or I keep getting caught. So it's just like, it's not easy if you're doing it like that, I guess. Especially when it's not designed to let you easily just run and confront things. You have to just shoot, and not do any punching down or anything, because it sticks you to this animation that lets you vulnerably get killed. So it kind of sucks in that regards. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Captain Wilkins, because I remember the preview was pretty fun with his stuff as well. I think that Gunslinger Joe's preview pretty much displayed what I was going to go through in the Gunslinger Joe DLC as a whole. So I knew I was going to struggle with that one because it was a little bit weirder and like tougher. But then Sudden Death was like a lot more fun because it's all the stealth. And I remember in the preview for Captain Wilkins, it was very straightforward, and it was actually fun to get through that one as well, I think. But I don't know what his story was. His story was a little bit weird because it sounded like he was going at a revenge rebel group thing, but who really knows, I guess. Not until I get into this one. So anyways, next episode we'll start on the Captain Wilkins DLC, and then once we're done with the whole thing, I'll talk about my whole thoughts of the Freedom Chronicles DLC. I think that the Freedom Chronicles DLC so far is pretty okay. It's not the best thing. It felt like it was just more Wolfenstein 2. This was exactly my same thoughts with Doom Eternal. If you haven't seen that series, recommend you check it out, or if you haven't played it yourself, recommend you buy it. But Doom Eternal, the DLCs for, what was it called? It's been a while now. It's been like 4 months now since I've last finished it. The expansion DLC in the Old Gods, I think it's called, the Ancient Ones, or Ancient Gods, or something like that. I forgot. It's so hard to remember that one now. Yeah, Doom Eternal's expansion DLC didn't add anything new, and it just gave us more levels and more challenge, but it wasn't really interesting at all, and that it was just more of the same thing we just saw, just different levels and maybe a different scene level and story and stuff like that. Here it's kind of about the same way, but they reuse a lot of the assets from Wolfenstein 2, that it doesn't feel like it's completely new. It just felt like another extension of a lot of what we've already seen, except for Hollywood. Hollywood LA was a little bit more different, but it did use some of the stuff from the side mission with the that one stuff that we saw with the recreation of BJ Blazkowicz's home, which we did the side mission on. It just kind of reused a lot of the assets. A lot of the stuff seems like more like recycled asset stuff to recreate some new levels out of it, which I don't hate. I just think that it's good that they're reusing it. It's smart. It saves money. But at the same time, it feels like there's just not a lot of new content to it besides storytelling purposes, which I think leveraging the story seems kind of okay, because it doesn't play into the bigger part of the main story. Like, it doesn't sound like it related to the main story, which I think it would have been more cooler that if they took an approach with BioShock Infinite, which they have the Burial at Sea, which actually does play a role into the main story. This one needs to do the same, I feel like, in order to make it feel cohesive and more appealing to a player to be like, okay, I want to play this. Because I feel like once you're done with Wolfenstein 2, these DLC stuff just feels just like, eh. If you like the gameplay, this is for you. If you don't like the gameplay and the story was just like the only thing you came to play for Wolfenstein 2, I guess that's the case. Unless you really do want to kill Nazis, then I guess that's the extension of what this DLC does. But that's the only simple thing, is just gameplay. More gameplay is what it seems for this DLC so far, from what I'm seeing. But anyways, that's it for talking. I gotta stop, so I don't end this episode with me talking just constantly. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Roz, out.